Aries, happy birthday and welcome to Victory House Intuitive Tarot. I appreciate you being here. Winners of the last month's free reading from the contest for the free reading that I do every month was sent a notification. So if I can't remember who it was, but if you left me a comment in February, please go back and check. I'll need to check as well. Maybe I'll send out maybe I'll resend it. But the winner for the Pisces only channel did get her notification and took her reading. So you can enter on both channels by liking, subscribing, and commenting. I do get new subscribers, but they don't comment. So you have to comment. And why do you have to comment? Because it's the only way for me to let you know you've won, right? So please do so. And help the channel out by liking and subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a nice gesture. You're getting a free reading. Say thank you by liking and subscribing. All right. It's a general reading. Check your rising and moon sign. And the most important thing of all, happy birthday. All right? Happy birthday. All right. Let's see where we want to go. Let me set my intention. Give me one moment. Okay, angels and spirit guides, archangels, anyone who wishes to come forward to help with a happy birthday reading for the month of April and whatever else information you want to give them about their year. I always do an extra long reading for the Aries people. What would you have for them? Also, check out the Pisces only channel. Probably a lot of you have a Pisces placement because you're right after Pisces. Like I'm a Pisces, Aries rising, Aquarius moon, right? All three signs right around. I've got Aquarius on one side of me, Aries on the other. I'm all three of you. So I always watch the Aries reading. Sometimes I watch the Aquarius reading. That's more my moon sign. That's more about my relationships. So I don't check that very often because I'm not in a love relationship. So, or I'm not looking for love. Okay, so I feel I'm being led to these cards. We're going to start with these cards. All right. Father God, Holy Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Okay, 2 cards right off the bat. 3 cards right off the bat. What are you doing, baby doll? Hey. You're spreading hair all over my house. Quit it. Wow. Feeling very unmotivated. Thank you for just shaking your hair everywhere. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Sit. 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 Come here. Sit. Sit. Say hello. All right. He likes to crawl under the desk. There's like no room down there for him. Feeling unmotivated, way down, like you're never going to get a new beginning in money, like you're never going to be happy, like none of your dreams are coming true. All right, I know the feeling as an Aries rising. And you know what I have to say that the energy from this full moon lunar eclipse that happened a week ago. Was it a week ago? It was last Friday, not this past Friday, but the Friday before. The Thursday or Friday before. There was a lot of negative energy. I had a lot of dark energy talking in my ear, whispering to me, remember that you are worthy people. You are children of God. We make God smile. We make God proud, right? Regardless of the things we do wrong, he still loves us, just as if a normal father would, or what should be a normal father, right? We've all had, some of us have not had the greatest of childhoods. I did not have a good father. So, but the father that we want, or what our fathers should have been like. Some of us have had good fathers like that, some of us haven't. But the father, the one main father, the one in heaven, um, loves us as we should have been loved. Okay? Um, all right. I see that you're, crafting, bringing ideas to life with others, working with others. You're clearly seeing something that's not correct in your life or around you. This could be an energy that you're carrying. It could be a person, an attachment, an addiction. Um, you're having a lot of anxiety about things being unfair. Wondering when you're going to get a new beginning, right? But we have the Ten of Rods here. Everything's going to come to an end. This cycle's coming to an end. Someone feel like they just can't walk away. Might be having some financial hardships right now, feeling like, your checkbook's in the negative, your bank account is in the negative. Lots of daydreaming here. You might be looking at other options. You might be dreaming a lot, trying to get some download. You might be trying to get downloads from above to help you end this cycle. But you're about to go in a new beginning. We've got the World card and the Ten of Rods. So you're ending a cycle confirmed by twice here. So there's definitely a new beginning coming for you now. Okay, we've got the King of Rods, which could be you. I feel you're no longer in your head about a lot of things in your life. You're seeing things more clearly. And you're no longer allowing people to hurt you. Like, you really... I feel that you've allowed people to take advantage of you, of your good nature. This is so funny because Pisces got almost this exact same message that I put out on the Pisces Only channel yesterday. Yeah, like, you're no longer allowing yourself to get into situations that are unhealthy or negative for you. Okay. What else for Aries, please? Okay. Being strong. I feel that you're being very strong in this new beginning. You've cut things out of your life, and there's a lot of happiness here. A lot of happiness with this new beginning. You're going to have to wait on Mommy. I'm busy. Yeti, stop. Okay. Hello. That was a big burp. I'm talking about the cards. Okay. All right. A lot of you have turned your back on spirituality, listening to your intuition. So weird. I'm going to clarify this. Hang on. Before I pull these other cards. What's going on here? Let's clarify these. Sorry, I have a lot of issues with my body due to injuries, and I'm having a hard time with my hands, so bear with me. A lot of damage to my spine and neck, which affects my hands. And I have a torn rotator cuff right now, so thanks to my big dog, I'm hoping it will heal without surgery. But I can't even get into the surgeon until July. So I don't know yet what's going to happen. All right. All right. Now they're shuffling better. All right. Sorry. Had to clear the energy. All right. Clarify this Queen of Swords with the Sun card and the High Priestess. With the Hierophant reversed, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Seven of Rods reversed. I'm hearing the word uncaring. Uncaring. This might be something about your job, like you just don't care for it anymore, like it's mediocre, nobody really works together as a team. That's kind of a contradiction to the Three of Pentacles above. So let's see what we got here. Would you quit scratching? Hey, quit it. I just cleaned the house. I don't want your hair all over the place. I'll let you outside in a minute, okay? Come in. Say hi, everybody. Come here. Yeah, I feel like you no longer care for your job because you're not being paid what you're worth. All right. There's something going on with your job. It's coming to an end. Or the situation in your job is coming to an end. You feel like you're stuck in a rut. You felt like you've stuck in a rut. And here we go, the feeling stuck card. All right. What else? Feeling emotionally low. Feeling like you have a blockage of some sort as to where to go or what to do. And lack of direction. You may need to be able to, you may need to have to forgive somebody, or you're giving forgiveness to someone at a workplace, possibly. Someone might be being bullied. Yeah, I feel like you've got like a domineering person in your professional life who's bullying you. Like they're just a bad boss. There's a lot of conflict going on. And you're covering this up. Like you're going into work every day and you're really hurt and you're covering this up. All right, what is this Hierophant reversed? You're moving on. You're definitely moving on. You might have been able to put a little money away. You're going to take time off to look for another job. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You are working hard. You might have moved on to a different job and you might be getting more money, but everything feels really tedious and heavy in this workplace. It's a lot of disappointment, arrogance, pride, loss, theft. Like someone might have gone in your purse and taken money, or into your desk drawer and got into your wallet or something. Yeah, you're having to have a lot of strength and balance to get through this mess. What else for Aries? Okay. Okay. You are going on a new beginning, but it's going to take spiritual insight to get you there. And from what I've seen in the reading initially, you're not paying attention to your inner wisdom, your intuition, following your gut. The only way that you're going to get out of this mess of this ugly job is to follow your intuition. But I do see you taking action, going on a new journey, having determination, having new clarity. You're going to have a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough coming for you. But a lot of you are wasting time because you're thinking about materialism instead of going more towards your spirituality. All right? I'm not trying to give you a lecture here. That's exactly what's coming up in the cards, okay? So I'm not pushing my spirituality on you. This is what's being said. But as a reader, I don't do anything without God, right? We have good and we have evil. Whether you believe it or not, we do. And I have seen it. Trust me, I've seen many a demon standing in my house as a psychic. So I'd rather be on the side of good than that side because it makes you low. It takes you down a road you don't want to go on. So if there's someone out there that needs to hear that, I hope you're hearing me. I'm not going to dwell on it because a lot of you Aries are very determined. You're hanging on to a lot of pain and disappointment. But I do see you having achievement. You are going to achieve what you're looking for and wish fulfillment. There's happy relationships, satisfaction, completion, inheritances, happiness, establishment. Yeti. Can you see him? You can kind of see his face peeking out back there. I did a reading last night, so I put that scarf over the lamp because it creates a glare in the video. All right. Be open to new perspectives. Follow your intuition. The High Priestess has come up twice here. So very strong advice to contemplate, introspect, follow your intuition, follow your gut. Listen to those inner feelings. Okay? Make sure you're grounded. Make sure you're getting out in nature and planting your feet in the earth and spending time, whether it's working in your garden or going for a hike or whatever it is that you do, or walking the dog, etc. Take time, if you're walking the dog, take time to sit down on a bench somewhere or a rock or something and just sit. Okay? We've got the Sun card twice here. And, yeah, the only thing that's holding you back is you. The only thing that's holding you back is you. Yeah, if you are willing to let go, if you're willing to do the things I've said previously in this reading, you will be able to walk away. There's a lot of mental restless energy around you. You could have a negative person around you who is all talk but no action. This could be you, or there's someone around you that feeds you a lot of lies and gossip. A know-it-all. It could be your current work environment. That person around you in your current work environment, their energy is holding you back. So remember when you walk in that door to go to work, to put your light on, to surround yourself in white light. It's time to see the big picture. Yeah. You do have a new beginning. Things are going to prosper, but it all depends on you. You have to do the work. Okay. You feel left out. I feel that a lot of you are feeling a lot of resentment. You're holding on to the past. You're holding on to the pain, and you need to let it go. Okay. So I was hoping this would be a happier, not that it's a bad message. I do see you achieving things and breaking through. But some of you, and look, you've gotten almost every ace here. You are going to break free. Yeah. You are holding on to negative thoughts, things from the past, and they're keeping you emotionally low. And I do feel there is someone around you that's feeding you that energy, even though you may not realize it. Okay? Bear with me while I get some new cards out. I have to pick these up, otherwise it just becomes a nightmare at the end of the reading. So bear with me, it won't take long. You can fast forward 10 seconds. I don't care. Doesn't hurt my feelings. It is so weird. I kept seeing a break, like a break in something. So maybe you're getting a break or you're getting that breakthrough. Give me 5 cards. Bear with me because this deck is really big and it's hard for my hands. All right. There's some kind of new vitality being breathed into you. Your ancestors are coming through and your angels are trying to breathe new life into you. Some of you are refusing to see. Like I said, some of you are so afraid of change that you're not letting go. You're just hanging on to everything from your past. Let it go. Who cares what your parents did to you? It's your life now. You move on. Who cares what that girl or guy did to you? It's your life. Take charge. Take control. Yeah. And there's a well-deserved reward coming your way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more card. Well, I feel a couple cards here. So, all right. You have to believe in yourself. You're not believing in yourself right now. You really need to believe that you can do this. Like I said, this full moon eclipse, like this last week, I had so much negative energy in this house. I was feeling so good for weeks. And then all of a sudden this week, like Monday came of this past week. Today is the 22nd, I think. No, today's the 23rd. Okay, so at the beginning of this week, the previous Monday, which would have been the 17th, I went to the library and came home and I was angry. And I don't know why. I came in, I started yelling at the dog. I was just angry all day. I ended up bringing home a negative spirit from the library. And so just, cleanse your space, cleanse your energy. I like to put my K-Love on. In fact, the other day, I think it was Friday, I was crying all week. Nobody's been calling me. I was lonely. I felt empty. And I put my K-Love on. I blasted it. And I had the back door open. And all of a sudden, my back door just slammed. So whatever that negative energy was in here, they did not like my Christian music. They did not like me praising God. And they got the fuck out. And thank God they did. Because they were affecting my life. All right. Okay. Definitely find balance. Find that inner light. There's definitely a need here to get out in nature and to seek your higher spiritual powers, okay? The message is very clear. Get rid of the negativity. Get grounded. Find your peace. Find your light, okay? You are going to let go of your darkest fears. You are. You're definitely letting go. But you're not believing in succeeding, and you need to. You need to turn this card around and say, okay, I can do this. I have the strength. I have the fortitude. Yeah, and when you do, guess what happens? You start manifesting all this beautiful light and energy and brand new things, okay? And you release your darkest fears. So, do that. Do it, do it, do it. All right. Like I said, we're going to go extra long here, so just so we make sure we're not missing anything, and I'm blessing you. The reading I did for Pisces yesterday, I didn't expect it to be so long. It was 40 minutes. I hope everybody will stick around and listen. It was a really good read. It was a super good read. I always know when I do a super good read. If I do a reading that I don't like, I just don't publish it. I did one earlier in the week when I was in my bad energy state, or when there was bad energy. I'm like, I'm not posting this. So I didn't want people to see me that way. What do our animals have to say to our Aries people? What do they have to say? One more, please. I feel there's negative energy around you for sure. We've got the fox here. The foxes are thieves. So be careful. Someone's trying to bring you down. One more. One more, spirit guides. Okay. All right. We have the dragonfly, which is truth transcends illusion. So in other words, someone's feeding you a lot of information or energy, and it's not good. So you need to open your eyes, follow that intuition, and clearly see things from a brighter perspective, because someone's feeding you a load of bullshit, and they're trying to hold you back because they know you're smart and intelligent, and they don't want you to beat them at your job. You're thinking too much about the future and tomorrow, and they want you to just think about each day, stay in the present each day. And it's definitely time for beginner mind, because you're moving, and Pisces got this as well. You're moving into a brand new future, and you've got to let everything go, everything that was swept under the carpet, everything that was shoved in the closet. You just need to burn it down. Not literally, but metaphorically. Let it go. It's no longer, write everything bad down that's happened to you, put it on a piece of paper and burn it. Okay? Be careful of setting anything on fire, right? We've got a lot of fires anymore because we're not, at least here in Colorado, on the Front Range, we're not getting a lot of moisture. The mountains are getting slammed, but we're not down here. And we've had fires come into towns, which isn't good. And look at California, same thing. So, yeah, you're going to need to think on your feet with this person and at your current job. You really need to keep that light around you, keep your energy up, and get good rest. Because whoever this person is, they're very smart, they're very sly, and they really want you not to succeed. And surrender. Surrender to your spirituality, surrender to your higher power, surrender to the universe, let everything go. Okay? All right, we're going to take a quick look at love. I don't like to focus on love. That is not my thing, but we're going to do it anyway. What do we got for our coupled Aries? What do we have for our coupled Aries? And then we'll do singles. What do we got for coupled Aries in the matter of heart and love? Religious factors? Make the effort. So yeah, I feel there needs to be more spirituality in your lives, and you need to put more effort in. You're bored. You've fallen into a rut in this relationship, and it's time to begin again. It's time to begin again. Get out and start having some fun, and that will kind of open you up into having a better relationship with the person you're with. Okay, and take your person with you. Right? Take your person with you. Go out and have fun. You've got to learn how to reconnect, to reignite. A lot of you are separated from this person. Okay. So some of you are looking to leave your current marriage, current partnership. There's children involved here, I see. But I feel like some of you are already leaving this relationship, and you're flirting and you're getting to know somebody else. You've got to let go. If you want this relationship to work, you've got to let go of the past. You've got to let go of control issues, and you need to heal. So funny, we were talking about parents at the beginning of the reading, because look what came out. Forgive your parents. Heal those family issues. So a lot of you, A lot of you are holding a lot of grudges against the past. All right, what's going on for singles looking for love? What's going on for singles? What's going on with singles? Okay. These cards are hard to shuffle because there's not very many of them. Release your ex. Yeah, quit holding on to that stupid ex. That's why you don't have anybody new coming in. You need to do that. Give me a second. Okay. I feel there's a new relationship coming in, a soulmate relationship. Pisces got this too. You guys get so many similar messages. Most of you are focusing on your finances and career, but there's a reconciliation here. But I really feel, I mean, you could be reconciling with someone from your past that you were with a long time ago that you've never stopped thinking about. Others of you are, I feel, most likely going into a soulmate connection from someone from a past life. Okay. That won't be for everyone because Aries, you're the firstborn sign. So a lot of you, Aries, depending on your chart, you're in the very first phase. Like you are a brand new soul. You just came to this earth. And I believe that when you first come to this earth as a brand new soul, you start out as an Aries. Because the Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. They've lived their 12 lives. You guys are in the very first cycle of your life. That won't be for everyone, but majority of you, yes. All right. Some of you are going to get married to this person from the past. Yeah, you're calling in a soulmate. And you're calling in someone who's very passionate in the bedroom. Very passionate. All right. Words of advice for Aries. Words of advice for Aries. Surround yourself with laughter, comedy, humor, things that make you laugh. All right. Words of advice for Aries. Happiness. Yeah, we got the sun card twice. And health. Take care of your health. There's something here about your health. Okay. You need to take better care of your health. I do too. Although I didn't have any sugar or soda or anything for like 3 weeks. I didn't have any marijuana in the house. A lot of you guys know I like to smoke because of my pain and I don't ever sleep. And marijuana helps me with that. And I haven't had that in 2 weeks. So I've been really working on trying to heal my body, although it's been really hard, especially going without a Coca-Cola, because I have food allergies and I'm allergic to tea and coffee. And I'm allergic to most anything that grows out of the ground. It's just ridiculous. It's one of the reasons I have esophagitis is I'm now becoming allergic. Everything that I'm allergic to is becoming so bad that my esophagus is swelling up. So I have to be really careful what I eat. So I'm trying to make some changes in my life. It's not been easy. Trust me, it's not been easy. But it's, it's getting there. Little by little. Slow progress. Okay. Continue to have hope. Continue to be the competent, strong person you are, especially in business. Like, you're very good at taking care of things. If you're not in business, you're still like, you like to order your life. You like to set goals. You like to make things happen. There's some achievement and success in friendships. And look at this card, right? The achievement and success in friendships, I feel like a lot of you are very independent. You don't have a lot of friends that surround you. I mean, you have friends, but like they're not people that are there all the time for you. That's about to change, okay? And what is this? Right? Did we not keep repeating this in your reading? Yes, we did. So find your spirituality, find your faith and hope, okay? All right, we're going to do an affirmation and then we're done with your reading. Let's see what Spirit wants you to work on. Spirit guides, what is it you would like Aries to work on? All right, we got 2 cards. 3. I really only like to do 1, but okay. I am taking the next step for my healing. The moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of the victim role and I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. Take your power back. Let go of the past. I deserve only good in my life. I release other people's fears and limitations. I think my own loving thoughts. Yeah, there's someone around you trying to keep you down with their energy. I am a harmonious being. I am in harmony with all of the people, places, and things that surround me in this world. I am at peace. Find your peace. When my grandmother died, she had gone to this place in France while she was living with my aunt. And it was some kind of holy waters, healing waters. They stood in line for like 6 to 8 hours, I remember. And my grandmother was old at the time, but she did it. And when she came back, I asked her to tell me about it. And she said she experienced the most wonderful peace in the world. Like, she couldn't even explain it. And she goes, I hope someday that you can feel what I feel. When she passed, I went home to New York for the funeral. And I experienced the most amazing peace that you could ever feel. It's this calm, harmonious, like there's not a worry in the world. Sorry, when I think about my grandmother, I cry. I never felt anything like it. So now, when I'm like so anxious, I call upon Jesus. Not everybody believes in Jesus. You don't have to. You can call on God. But I ask him to please give me peace. Sometimes it takes a couple days. Sometimes it takes a week. But if you keep asking, he will give it to you. And I'm telling you, you've got to try it because it is amazing. Amazing. It is so otherworldly. You will not believe the feeling of it. So, I felt inclined to tell you that. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe. All my payment information is down below if you'd like to send a tip. Information about me, my email, etc. Love you guys. Happy birthday. Have a great month. Take care.